Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses: Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Fiscus Jewelers, Rainbow of the Heartland, the all-new Prairie Trail Sports Complex, All-Star Concrete, the Zoom Room, Knocker Ball 118, Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital, Cabaret Sports Bar and Grill, and Wendy Thompson, an affiliate of Humble Travel.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Garage Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses: Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Keystone Home Inspections, Reed Plumbing, the Iowa Rush Soccer Club, 72 Degrees, your comfort company, the Sassy Flower Bakery, Alter Trading Corporation, West 40 Market, Nolte & Sons Lawn and Irrigation, Rod Brannon with Shelter Insurance, the New York Life offices of Josh Cowart, Dr. Brett Renzi and Health First Chiropractic, U.S. Cellular, the helpful smiles of Hy-Vee, Dr. Christy Semro with iMart Express, and Springer Floor Care.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses: Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Nick Garage Fitness, Weicker Realtors, the 515 Agency, Ted Sandine Photography, Extreme Services, Sinorama Ankeny, and Amy Wiederin with Coldwell Bank.
Everything we do is here to benefit the client. Every decision that's needed to be made, the first question you should ask is, does this benefit the client, and is this the best thing for the client?
Our goal is to make a difference. We have the tools, resources, training, and leadership to make a difference in our agents' lives and their careers. And then they can then take that to make a difference in their clients' lives and ultimately make a difference in our communities.
We are available basically 24/7 to make sure that our agents are getting the support they need to look like $1 million in front of their clients.
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses: Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Keystone Home Inspections, Reed Plumbing, the Iowa Rush Soccer Club, 72 Degrees, your comfort company, the Sassy Flower Bakery, Alter Trading Corporation, West 40 Market, Nolte & Sons Lawn and Irrigation, Rod Brannon with Shelter Insurance, the New York Life offices of Josh Cowart, Dr. Brett Renzi and Health First Chiropractic, U.S. Cellular, The helpful smiles of Hy-Vee, Dr. Christy Semro with iMart Express, and Springer Floor Care.
Well, good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Centennial Digital on CISN, driven by Freedom Tire. Here at Ankeny Centennial High School for tonight's 4A matchup between the Valley Tigers and the number 1 ranked Centennial Jaguars. My name's Cade Tomlinson, and I'm happy to be bringing you the action of tonight's game. Tonight and always, our pregame show is brought to you by Signorama. Signorama Ankeny is your full-service sign and graphics company. We design, produce, and install all types of exterior and interior signs. Graphics for vehicles, including vehicle wraps, walls, windows, and doors. We also do banners, yard signs, business cards, real estate signs, trade show, and exhibit. Displays, flags, and more. Call us at 515-216-1240 or visit www.signorama-ankeny.com. Well, before we head into tonight's game, let's take a look at some of the stats for the teams prior to tonight's game. First up for the Tigers, coached by Ryan Cooley, and coming into tonight's game have a record of 10-15. In the batting department, they're batting .282 as a team, with the highest batting average belonging to junior number 25, Matt Cox, with a .400 batting average. In the field, the Tigers have committed 56 errors. And on the baselines, they've attempted to steal 56 times and been successful 50 times. Leading the team is senior number 2, Ty Plummer. 11 out of 13 attempts being successful for Plummer. Looking at the pitching for the Tigers, team has pitched 161 innings with a total team ERA of 4.63. Now looking at the Jaguars, coached by Mark High, coming into tonight's game, the Jags are 22-2 and ranked first in 4A. The team as a whole is batting .346 with the highest batting average belonging to senior number 2, Nick Severson, with a .531. Severson holding that title down now for as long as the Jaguars season has been alive. Looking at RBIs, the Jaguars have 155 runs batted in, with senior number 7, Damon Churchman, leading the way with 25. In the field, the Jags have committed 31 errors, and on the baselines, 86 attempts and 73 successful steals. Cole Greider, senior number 3, leads the way with 11 out of 12 attempts being successful. In total, the team has scored 191 runs, and on the mound, the team has an ERA of 1.20. And there are some of the stats as we get into tonight's game. We're going to turn it over to public address announcer Rodney Tomlinson for starting lineups.
Good afternoon, baseball fans. Welcome to Ankeny Centennial High School for tonight's doubleheader. Our visitors this evening, the West Des Moines Valley Tigers. And your Centennial Jaguars. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for game number 1. First for the Tigers. Leading off at second base, number 8, Eric Nuno. Batting second, number 21, the right fielder, Luke Christensen. Batting third, at third, number 4, Cole Sonnenberg. Batting fourth, first baseman, number 9, Ryan Kinnan. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 5, Charlie Kruger. In the sixth spot, the designated hitter, number 25, Matt Cox. Hitting seventh, Number 3 in center field, Cale Ortner. Batting 8th, the catcher, number 7, Logan Hicks. And batting 9th, the shortstop, number 1, Jacob Fadre. Head coach of the Tigers is Ryan Cooley. And now, here are the starters for your Centennial Jaguars. Leading off in center field, number 16, Easton Miller. Batting second behind the dish, number 2, Nick Severson. Batting third at first base, number 7, Damon Churchman. In the cleanup spot, the designated hitter, number 1, Kyle Miller. Batting fifth in left field, number 24, Joey Oakey. In the sixth slot, the shortstop, number 5, Lucas Rule. Batting seventh, number 23, third baseman, Emerson Alberhasky. Hitting eighth, the right fielder, number 3, Cole Greider. And batting ninth at second base, number 29, Isaac Burrell. On the mound, number 4, Easton Pratt. Head coach of the Jags is Mark High.
And with that, we are going to take a quick break and be right back right after this.
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses: Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Keystone Home Inspections, Reed Plumbing, the Iowa Rush Soccer Club, 72 Degrees, your comfort company, the Sassy Flower Bakery, Alter Trading Corporation, West 40 Market, Nolte & Sons Lawn and Irrigation, Rod Brannon with Shelter Insurance, the New York Life Offices of Josh Cowart, Dr. Brett Renzi and Health First Chiropractic, U.S. Cellular, the Helpful Smiles of Hy-Vee, Dr. Christy Semro with iMart Express, and Springer Floor Care.
Well, welcome back to the ballpark here at Ankeny Centennial as we get ready for tonight's matchup, Tigers and Jaguars. Jaguars, of course, retaining and have had for most of the season. I believe after week 2, the Jaguars came out as the ranking of number 1 and kept it ever since, losing only 2 games within 24. One of them being to Urbandale in a split. And I'm trying to remember who the Southeast Polk. So those are the only 2 losses for the Jaguars. Other than that, a very straight up season. And Pratt to Severson, the battery for the Jaguars. As we look around the infield, it's Churchman over at first. The Brules holding down the middle infield. Isaac Brule over on the right side. Lucas Brule on the left. And then it's Emerson Alberhaski over at third. In the outfield, Joey Oakey taking the left field position. Into center, it is Easton Miller. First game back for Easton Miller after a concussion. And then over in right, it is Cole Greider. And we get ready for game number 1 of 2, the final doubleheader here at Centennial this year. It's Eric Nuno. The Tigers' second baseman. First pitch in from Pratt. Check swing, strike 1. So Pratt starting off strong. First pitch, strike. Second one swung on, sent towards the dugout. Coaches start scrambling. So 0-2 the count. That one outside, ball 1. And Nuno going to drop that one left field side. And it's going to be a base hit. So Luke Christensen now steps into the box. A senior on the Tigers team. Pratt checks the runner at first. Nice bunt down the third base side, looking to get the runner. And we'll get the out at first, but the runner advances to second. So Cole Sonnenberg steps into the box for the Tigers. Another senior in the Tiger lineup. Pratt now a runner on second. First pitch drops in. It's strike 1. Oh, 0-1 the count to Sonnenberg. Nuno on second. Second one going to find the outside of the zone, strike 2. Looking at Pratt so far this year, an 0.27 ERA for Pratt. So not too shabby. As one gets sent to the softball field. Of course, both Diamonds tonight playing Valley. O2 count to Sonnenberg. Pratt the 0-2 pitch. And in there, strike 3. So he hangs the backwards K for out number 2. Brings up Ryan Kennan. The Tigers' first baseman. I will say it's got to be nice for the Tigers to be in their away uniforms We went to West Des Moines to play the Tigers earlier this year in a varsity single game, as Kennan puts that one in left, and Oki cans him at the plate. Got him when he was about halfway down the line. That's what you get when you put a pitcher out in left field, especially with an arm like Oki. So that's gonna send him to the bottom of the first, excuse me. Your score is still zeros across the board.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Rush Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching. We have the best technology. We have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Well, welcome back to the ballpark as the Tigers take the field here at Ankeny Centennial for the first time tonight. Your battery for the Tigers rose to Hicks. Looking over on third, it is Ryan Kennan. And over in the middle infield, it's Nuno and Fadre. So Nuno on the on the right side, Fadre on the right. Flip that. Nuno on the right side, Fadre on the left. I'm a lefty. I'm directionally challenged. It's okay. So Easton Miller steps into the box against Rose. First pitch misses the zone. Rose definitely not wasting any time. Nice quick windup from Rose. Miller going to send that one back to him. And it's going to be a 1-3 for out number one. So Nick Severson getting ready to step into the box. Of course, the Jaguars in their pretty white pinstripes. As first pitch outside to Severson. 1-0 pitch, swung on, sent 5-6 side, and holds the throw. Severson gonna reach. So Damon Churchman steps up to the box, and Jack Compton running over at first. Churchman, one of the power hitters here for the Jaguars, as he sends that one third base side. So counts now 0-1 to Churchman. The 0-1 pitch inside to Churchman. Gets past the first baseman. And Compton goes to second. Kyle Miller now at the plate for the Jaguars. Kyle Miller, 34 at-bats this year, a .294 batting average. And first pitch finds the zone, strike one. Compton on second. Going to find the outside line of the zone. See how that one's called all night, as we've seen calls fluctuate here in the past couple of weeks. 0-2 count to Miller. That one outside. Ball one. So 1-2 the count to Kyle Miller. And that one outside. Going to be caught by the catcher. And he's going to hang the forwards K for out number 3. We head to the top of the second. Your score remains 0-0.
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses: Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Fiscus Jewelers, Rainbow of the Heartland, the all-new Prairie Trail Sports Complex, All-Star Concrete, the Zoom Room, Knocker Ball 118, Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital, Cabaret Sports Bar and Grill, and Wendy Thompson, an affiliate of Humble Travel.
Welcome back to the ballpark, and you're watching Centennial Digital on CISN, driven by Freedom Tire. As we enter the top of the second, score remains 0. First pitch misses the zone, 1-0 the count. Swung on, sent first base side. Churchman tries to grab for it, nothing there. So it's going to be a single for Kruger. Brings up the DH, number 25, Matt Cox. Runner on first. Here for Pratt. We've seen Pratt with a really good pickoff move this year. Nice quick hop to first as he throws the first one in for a strike. Runner on first, no outs, 1 strike. Pitch popped up over towards the net and drops right on it, so no one able to get to it. So to the count, and there's the pickoff move from Pratt. We've seen Pratt get a couple of pickoffs so far this year. And a Jaguar double play as it goes 5-4-3 for out numbers 1 and 2. So that clears the bases in just the way you want to on the defensive side as Pratt throws the first one in, strike one. Appeal down to first and says he didn't go. 1-1 count. Misses 2-1. Two now the count to Ottner. And strike number 3. That's going to end the top half of the inning. Your score remains at 0-all.
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses. Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Keystone Home Inspections, Reed Plumbing, the Iowa Rush Soccer Club, 72 Degrees, your comfort company, the Sassy Flower Bakery, Alter Trading Corporation, West 40 Market, Nolte & Sons Lawn and Irrigation, Rod Brannon with Shelter Insurance, the New York Life Offices of Josh Cowart, Dr. Brett Renzi and Health First Chiropractic, U.S. Cellular, the Helpful Smiles of Hy-Vee, Dr. Christy Semro with iMart Express, and Springer Floor Care.
Welcome back to the ballpark as we get ready for the bottom of the second here on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire.
Stepping in for the Jags, left fielder, number 24,
Joey Oakey steps up to the dish for the Jaguars. Rose not wasting any time as he throws the first pitch right away. Outs or ball one. 1-0 pitch. Finds the zone. Makes it 1-1. That one outside, low in the dirt. 2-1 now the count to Oakey. That one gonna just miss. Makes it 3-1, hitters count. And that one looked to be fairly close to the last pitch. Called strike. 3-2 the count to Oakey. That one, little hesitation from Oakey as he waited for the ball 4 call. But Oakey gets the free ride down to first.
number 5, Lucas Brule.
So Lucas Brule now up to bat, no outs. Runner on first. As Brule sends one back up towards the pitcher. And a double play. 1-4-3 for outs 1 and 2. As Emerson Elberhaske steps into the box for the Jaguars. First pitch inside. I think it missed the jersey by about half an inch. That one finds the zone, makes it 1-1. Well, Rose definitely, from what we've seen so far, a good pitcher at making you guess where he's throwing. As that one's going to find the outside of the zone. 1-2. Two outs, 1 ball, 2 strike. Delivery outside. And finds the outside of the zone for the punch out and strike 3. So you remain no score as we head to the top of the third.
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses: Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Nick Jarash Fitness, Weicker Realtors, the 515 Agency, Ted Sandine Photography, Extreme Services, Sinorama Ankeny, and Amy Wiederin with Coldwell Banker.
Well, we're back at Ankeny Centennial High School. Top of the third, no score. Pratt on the bump. So a couple of quick innings as each team returning a couple of favors. 4 batters in the first for the Tigers and same for the Jaguars. And then as we look to the second, both teams going 1, 2, 3. So Logan Hicks, the catcher for the Tigers, steps into the box. The 0-0 pitch. Low and in the dirt. Ball 1. Pratt going to take it. And over to Churchman, out number 1. So that'll bring up Jacob Fadre. The Tigers shortstop. First pitch inside to the lefty hitter. 1-0 the count. Swung on, makes it 1-1. So it was 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out to number 1, but now it's 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 2-1 pitch. Swung on, sent back towards Pratt. Pratt almost had it, but it's going to be Isaac Brule. And a stretch from Churchman for out number 2. And we head back to the top of the order. Eric Nuno steps into the box for the Tigers. Pratt looking over at the coaches, telling him I just didn't get my glove down enough. And first pitch going to be up and in. Ball one. One 0 count. Up high, ball two. And that one going to be low. Makes the count 3-0. So most likely we'll see Nuno here just kind of stand upright and leave the bat on his shoulder. As it's 3-0. Swings away, makes it strike one. So a 3-0 green light for Nuno, makes it 3-1. Not the typical thing you see on 3-0. Greider tracking back and gets underneath of it. And that's out number 3. So another 3-player inning as we head to the bottom of the third. Your score remains even at 0.
Everything we do is here to benefit the client. Every decision that's needed to be made, the first question you should ask is, does this benefit the client, and is this the best thing for the client?
Our goal is to make a difference. We have the tools, resources, training, and leadership to make a difference in our agents' lives and their careers. And then they can then take that to make a difference in their clients' lives and ultimately make a difference in our communities.
We are available basically 24/7 to make sure that our agents are getting the support they need to look like $1 million in front of their clients.
Well, welcome back to Ankeny Centennial here on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire. We head to the bottom of the third. Score remains at 0-all. Or as we say in tennis, 0-all, or tennis is love all, soccer is 0-all. Any other sports I'm missing that say it differently than baseball? The 0-0 pitch swung on by Greider. Sent foul and out of play. So 1-0 to Greider. Now we're going to find the strike zone, make it 0-2. Pitch going to be outside, make it 1-2. The 1-2 pitch to Greider outside, and unable to come up with it is Hicks. Didn't have my sheets the right way I needed, so. And looks like Centennial's ball kid tonight being Carter Smalley. Normally we see Ryan Weiss on the ball retrieval. 3-2 now to Greider. Swung on, sent back up the middle, and it's going to be a base hit. Nice bouncer over the middle, over Rose's head. And we are at the bottom of the order as Isaac Brule gets ready to step into the box. No outs, runner on first. And Brule lays down the bunt, looking for the throw to second, and it's over his head. See how many B's I can get into one sentence. A beautiful bunt from Brule. So now runners on the corners for the Jaguars as we head to the top of the order, Easton Miller. And Greider gets sent home. Brule also sent to third on the steal from second. So nobody out runner at third. Easton Miller, the batter. One and one the count. Pitch outside, swung on, strike two. The 1-2 pitch. Low and in the dirt, and it gets by. Isaac Brule going to coast across home, and Jaguars put up two. As it is 2-2. Jaguars with 2 hits and 2 on the board. Sadly, Nick Severson not batting. He's next in line, so. Number 2 on the back of Severson's jersey would just add to the 2s across the board. Now it's 3-2. That one going to be popped up. And tracking it down is going to be Nuno.
Coming to the plate, the catcher, number 2, Nick Severson.
So Nick Severson now at the plate. First pitch in, strike one. So now the 2s across the board definitely off the table as there's one out. That one going to be outside, ball 1. One pitch. Outside, tries to frame, nothing there. 2-1. Swung on, sent back to the net. Two count. Swung on, sent right field side. That one going to be caught underhanded by Kennan.
Kennan gets the glove under it. 2 down.
Bring up Damon Churchman, the Jaguars' first baseman.
Number 7, first baseman, Damon Churchman.
0-0 pitch. Up and in, ball 1. Wind coming in from right field. Blowing across the field. that one going to be it. Makes it 2-1. Two-one pitch. In the dirt. 3-1. With 2 outs. So now 3-2 the count to Churchman. The payoff pitch. And we'll try it again as that one's sent back to the net. The payoff pitch once again. And we try it yet again. Rose ready right away. Payoff pitch. Sent down the right field line. Just foul. And the celebrity appearance of Max Smart. Someone I'm sure most of the younger viewers will not know who it is. Payoff pitch once again, and it's a punch out for out number 3. So Jaguars hang a crooked number, hanging 2 on the board. And we are going to head to a break. You're watching Centennial Digital on CISN, driven by Freedom Tire.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Drosh Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching. We have the best technology. We have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Well, welcome back to the ballpark here at Ankeny Centennial. As I go from a 2-man crew to a 1-man crew up in the booth. So Jaguars first to strike as the throwdown from Severson. Leading off this inning for the Tigers is going to be the right fielder, number 21, Luke Christensen. First pitch in, strike 1. I love it when I can subtly mess with our PA announcer because we think so much alike. It's almost like I'm his son. So 0-2 the count to Christensen. That one sent up high and out of play. So 0-2 remains the count. The 0-2 pitch. Up high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody on. And that one going to be outside, evens it up at 2-2. Misses and makes it 3-2. So full count here for Pratt. To Sonnenberg, excuse me. That was Christensen. So Sonnenberg now the batter as Christensen gets the ride down to first. So runner on first for Sonnenberg. First pitch up high, ball 1. Pratt looks for the pickoff. Nothing there, keeps the count 1-0. Another pickoff attempt gets by Churchman. And a runner will advance to second. Stays there. So Cole Sonnenberg, the batter. One 0 count. Up high, 2-0. So Pratt and Severson going to have a meeting out on the mound. As the count 2-0 to Sonnenberg, runner on second. Swung on, fouled back. Makes the count 1-2 now to Sonnenberg. Swung on again and missed it. So 2-2, count evens out. Two count. And got him. Out number 1.
Pratt will get the K for out number 1. Here's the first baseman, number 9, Ryan Kennan.
So one away with a runner on second. Ryan Kennan, the first baseman. Yellow pitch. Misses. Ball 1. One o the count to Kennan, who, if I'm being honest, looks like he's swinging a twig. As that one drops in the zone, makes it 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out. And Pratt looks for the pickoff, gets past and into center field. Runner will stay at second. Brule having a conversation with Pratt there for a second. And a beautiful curveball makes it 1-2. Just dropping right off of a cliff into the strike zone. 1-2 pitch. on the way. Up high, ball 2. Two the count. Runner on second, 1 out. Swung on and strike 3. So 2 Ks here for Pratt. As left fielder Charlie Kruger steps into the box. The 0-0 pitch in for strike 1. Makes it 0-1. And that one outside evens it out at 1-1. One pitch coming from Pratt. In the zone makes it strike number 2. One-two pitch with a runner on second. Up high. Evens it back out at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. And swung on, strike 3. We head to the bottom of the 4th as Pratt strikes out the side. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Your score remains 2-0.
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses: Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Fiscus Jewelers, Rainbow of the Heartland, the all-new Prairie Trail Sports Complex, All-Star Concrete, the Zoom Room, Knockerball 118, Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital, Cabaret Sports Bar and Grill, and Wendy Thompson, an affiliate of Humble Travel.
Well, welcome back to the ballpark as Kyle Miller gets ready to step into the box for the Jaguars.
Leading off for the Jaguars, the designated hitter, number 1, Kyle Miller.
Bottom of the 4th, first pitch in, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch swung on, sent to the shortstop. And over to first, out number 1.
Andre will make the play. Kinnan, a nice scoop at first. 1 away.
So Joe Yoki, the left fielder, steps into the box for the Jaguars. 1 away. First pitch outside, ball 1. That one going to be swung on, sent back to the net. That one going to be pieced down to left. And Oki with a stand-up double.
Oki will cruise into second for the stand-up double. Here's the shortstop, number 5, Lucas Brule.
So with Oki now on second, that brings up Lucas Brule. Infielders talking. Yellow pitch. Strike 1. So looking into the outfield, a big hole into right center. Oh 1 outside in the strike zone. Makes it 0-2. Oh 2 swung on, sent to the second baseman. And a productive out for the Jaguars.
2 away. Stepping in, third baseman.
As the runner advances to third. And Emerson Alberhaski steps into the box. Runner on third, 2 away. First pitch swung on, strike 1. One one the count. Swung on, sent back, makes it 2-1 or 1-2. So game 1 seeming to have significantly slowed down, as there's out number 3 on a punch out. So Jags strand 1 on third. We head to the top of the 5th. Your score remains 2-0. You're watching Centennial Digital on CISN, driven by Freedom Tire.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Rush Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching. We have the best technology. We have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Well, we come back to the ballpark. It's 2-0 Jaguars as Steverson throws down to second. And we lead off with the DH, Matt Cox, for the Tigers. Everybody ready as soon as our PA guy quits yapping. One 0. Low makes it 2-0 for Cox. 2-0 pitch, swung on, strike one. That one finds the outside of the zone, strike two. And that one down the third base side goes foul. Keeps the count even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Beautiful 12-6 curveball for out number one. So Cale Ortner steps into the box, 0-0 pitch. Tries to go to that 12-6 first pitch. Misses it, makes it 1-0. 1-0 pitch, swung on, sent to right or left field. Oki tracks it down for out number two. Logan Hicks steps up to the dish. First pitch just misses the zone. Makes it 0-1. And that one finds the zone, makes it 1-1. So Pratt throwing 5 innings so far. That one low in the dirt makes it 2-1. Two-one pitch. Misses low, I believe. Makes it 3-1. And that one finds the outer or inner edge of the zone. Makes it 3-2, full count with 2 outs. Pratt looks for the punch out, and it's going to be Alberhaski to Churchman for out number 3. We head to the top or the bottom of the 5th. You are watching Centennial Digital on CISN, driven by Freedom Tire.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
Well, this
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses: Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Keystone Home Inspections, Reed Plumbing, the Iowa Rush Soccer Club, 72 Degrees, your comfort company, the Sassy Flower Bakery, Alter Trading Corporation, West 40 Market, Nolte & Sons Lawn and Irrigation, Rod Brannon with Shelter Insurance, the New York Life Offices of Josh Cowart, Dr. Brett Renzi and Health First Chiropractic, U.S. Cellular, the Helpful Smiles of Hy-Vee, Dr. Christy Semro with iMart Express, and Springer Floor Care.
Well, welcome back to the ballpark. Cole Greider leading off. First pitch, or second pitch, is making it 0-2 as we're in the bottom of the fifth. That one swung on, sent high center field. Tracks it down is Ortner.
Here is the Jaguars' second baseman, number 29,
Isaac Brule now up to bat for the Jaguars. The 0-0 pitch. Up high on Brule. I will throw that in there. That's up high on Brule. That one swung on, sent down the third base side. Brule going to have to try and run it out, and he does not get there.
Sonnenberg sticks with it to get the out. 2 down. That'll bring up the center fielder, number 16.
So Sonnenberg stuck with it and got the out at first. Oh, 0-1 to Easton Miller. Miller still kind of getting back in the groove of things here in the Centennial lineup. Been out for a couple of weeks on concussion protocol. As Severson comes out to get the ball. Acted like he was just going to kind of stand behind and chill at the fence. And a nice piece from Easton Miller settles in just fine. So I'm going to put Easton Miller on first. And now Nick Severson steps into the box.
Coming to the plate, the catcher, number 2, Nick Severson.
I will say, one thing I've noticed with this Jaguar team so far this year is when there's 2 outs, the Jaguars seem to sense the pressure and come out fairly well on these 2-out approaches. A lot of 2-out rallies for the Jaguars. That's the short way of what I was trying to say. One 0 turns into 2-0 to Severson. Two-0 pitch. Up high. And caught out in right, or left, excuse me, for out number 3. We head to the top of the 6th. Your score remains 2-0.
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses: Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Nick Jarash Fitness, Weichert Realtors, the 515 Agency, Ted Sandine Photography, Extreme Services, Sinorama Ankeny, and Amy Wiederin with Coldwell Banker.
Well, welcome back to the ballpark as we get ready for the top of the sixth. Tigers up to bat. And it's going to be Jacob Fadre. Batting ninth and playing shortstop for the Tigers. First pitch to Fadre. Outside, ball one. Second pitch finds the zone. Evens out 1-1. And that one fouled back. Makes it 1-2. That one misses. Evens out yet again at 2-2. That one going to be fouled back to the net. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, drop third. And Churchman with a little bit of a hop gets out number one. We head to the top of the order. Eric Nuno, the batter. One 0 the count to Nuno. Second one drops in, strike one. That one sent over softball side. One, two. Remains the count as that one's fouled back. One-two pitch. Outside, hits Severson in the thigh. So 2-2 the count. As that pitch inside. First one that's gotten away from him fills up the count at 3-2. So a full count for Pratt. And goes foul, keeps the count 3-2. Three-two pitch, swung on, strike three. Two away, and we head to the third batter. Luke Christensen steps up to the plate for the Tigers. Two 2-0 the count here to Christensen. 8 Ks so far for Pratt. 0-2 swung on. And we're going to make it 9 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. And he strikes out the side. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Your score remains 2-0.
Everything we do is here to benefit the client. Every decision that's needed to be made, the first question you should ask is, does this benefit the client, and is this the best thing for the client?
Our goal is to make a difference. We have the tools, resources, training, and leadership to make a difference in our agents' lives and their careers. And then they can then take that to make a difference in their clients' lives and ultimately make a difference in our communities.
We are available basically 24/7 to make sure that our agents are getting the support they need to look like $1 million in front of their clients.
Well, welcome back to the ballpark. Score remains 2-0 Centennial. Damon Churchman getting ready to step up to the dish. That one sent up high. Tracking it down is the third baseman. That is Sonnenberg. And that's out number one. So now Kyle Miller, the batter, sends that one down the left field line. Miller goes for two. And he will get there sliding. So that'll bring up Joey Oki. Runner now on second. First pitch misses low, ball one. 1-0 the count. Makes it 1-1. One pitch. Finds the zone. Makes it 2-1. Not sure where that hit, but called strike 2. 1-2 pitch. Swung on. Sent to the shortstop. Kyle Miller evades. And Okie safe at first. So now the umpire is going to come together. And he is called out at first.
He'll be out for the Tigers as the call is overruled. 2 down. Here's the shortstop, number 5, Lucas Brule.
So the home plate umpire overruling the base umpire. Home plate umpire having a little bit of a better look as first pitch into Brule makes it 1-0. The 1-0 pitch finds the zone, makes it 1-1. Brule going to send that one to the shortstop. Misgloves it. And Brule safe at first. So a run comes across, and we replace the runner at first. It's now 3-0 Jaguars. Elberhaske the batter. Runner on first, 2 outs. Swung on, strike 1. Swung on, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on, sent third base side, and foul. Oh two. Pick off to first. Odd move. As you've got 2 strikes and 2 outs. Outside, Brule goes. So runner now on second. One, two, now the count to Elberhaske. Elberhaske to the shortstop. Called out at first. So we head to the top of 7. And it's now 3-0 as we head to the top of the 7th. You're watching Centennial Digital on CISN, driven by Freedom Tire.
DeArmond certified used vehicles aren't the same as the rest.
Every DeArmond certified vehicle receives a 175-point inspection and comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, a 2-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and DeArmond Care. Wheel, dent, windshield repair, repel paint and windshield protection, and a full tank of fuel.
Buy with confidence, knowing you made a wise decision with DeArmond Certified.
Find DeArmond certified used vehicles at DeArmondFord.com.
Well, welcome back to the ballpark. You're watching Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire, as the 3-hitter for the Tigers, Cole Sonnenberg, steps into the box. First pitch, strike one. So Pratt looking to get quick and easy through this inning, as that one's going to be popped up right field. Grider calls everyone off, and there's out number one. So now it's going to be the first baseman, number 9, Ryan Kennan. So one away. And that one going to find the outside of the zone, makes it strike number one. That one going to be fouled. Fouled back to the net. Agree. As he goes up. We were all expecting a 12-6 curveball and just got a 12 o'clock fastball. 1-2. Severson struggles with it, has time. As that's going to make it 10 Ks for Pratt as he puts 2 away. Brings up the 5-hitter, the 5-hitter playing right, wearing number 5. There's where I got confused. Almost called him number 7. It's Charlie Kruger at the dish. I have my outfield reversed. Like I said before, I'm left-handed. I'm directionally challenged. 1-1 the count. That one up, misses, makes it 2-1. Two-one pitch. Swung on, sent high. And Lucas Brule gets underneath of it. That's 3 away, and that's game number 1. So that's going to do it here for game number 1. We're going to take a quick break and be right back with our Lamberti Goki Lucci player of the game here for game number 1.
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses: Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Keystone Home Inspections, Reed Plumbing, the Iowa Rush Soccer Club, 72 Degrees, your comfort company, the Sassy Flower Bakery, Alter Trading Corporation, West 40 Market, Nolte & Sons Lawn and Irrigation, Rod Brannon with Shelter Insurance, the New York Life offices of Josh Cowart, Dr. Brett Renzi and Health First Chiropractic, U.S. Cellular, the helpful smiles of Hy-Vee, Dr. Christy Semro with iMart Express, and Springer Floor Care.
Well, welcome back to the ballpark. You're watching Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire, as we get ready for game number 2. But game number 1, the Lamberti Goki Lucci player of the game, going to go to Easton Pratt, the starting pitcher for game number 1. 10 Ks on the day, 3 hits, and nothing given up after the second. In the top of the second, leadoff man got a base hit, but after that, Pratt was a solid game, only giving up 1 walk. After that, and I believe only 1 walk throughout the entire game. So that's Lamberti Goki Lucci, game number 1, player of the game, Easton Pratt. And game 2 coming your way soon.
Everything we do is here to benefit the client. Every decision that's needed to be made, the first question you should ask is, does this benefit the client, and is this the best thing for the client?
Our goal is to make a difference. We have the tools, resources, training, and leadership to make a difference in our agents' lives and their careers. And then they can then take that to make a difference in their clients' lives and ultimately make a difference in our communities.
We are available basically 24/7 to make sure that our agents are getting the support they need to look like $1 million in front of their clients.
Well, welcome to the ballpark here for game number 2. Sean Stewart towing the bump for the Jaguars here in game number 2.
Hey, Stewart to Severson in game 2 for the Jags. Churchman, Brule, and Alberhaski around the infield. Okie, Miller, Greider, the outfield.
And Severson back behind the dish. Leading off for the Tigers is going to be Nuno.
Starting things off for Valley. Second baseman, number 8, Eric Nuno.
And first pitch going to be swung on, sent out. With a first pitch single.
Brings up the right fielder, number 21, Luke Christensen.
Brings up Luke Christensen. First pitch in, strike one. So 2-2 the count. Sean Stewart on the bump. And going to get a swinging strikeout for out number one.
Stewart with the K. That is out number 1.
Jeff Rose steps into the box for the Tigers. First one fouled back to the net. Runner on first here for the Tigers. Severson looks for the back pick. Nothing there. Two one now the count. And a 6-4 and misses the 3. But a 6-4 for out number one, or out number two, excuse me. Puts 2 away. As we welcome you into the booth here as I get our dual camera setup going. So now you get to see the face behind the camera. As runner stumbles, but will move on to second. It's a little sneak peek of what's going on behind the scenes here for you as I hide myself once again. And McKinnon flies out to center. And that's going to be the end of the top of the first. As we head to commercial, your score is still 0-0.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Drosh Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching. We have the best technology. We have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Well, welcome back to the ballpark. We'll get you the double view here as the Tigers out on the field for the first time here in this game. Of course, last game's Lamberti Goki-Lucci player of the game going to Easton Pratt. A 10K game with 3 hits, a 3-hit shutout for Pratt. And on the bump for the Tigers, it is Schoonover as Easton Miller steps up to the dish. Of course, Easton Miller, this would technically count as his second game back from the IR as he takes the first pitch for strike one. That one going to be swung on, sent back towards the softball fields, and just barely misses. And a nice single down the line. A Picasso single for Miller. Puts a runner on first, and Nick Severson steps up to the dish. A nice piece from Severson into center will advance the runners. Brings up Damon Churchman. As a couple of leadoff singles here for the Jaguars. Jack Compton comes in to run at first. Looking at the pitching here for the Tigers, Braden Schoonover. 5.25 ERA this season as Churchman sends that one up and out of play. sound effect of its own, none needed from our PA announcer. A nice piece there from Churchman, going to bring one around and put one on third. So now we put runners on the corners and one across for the Jaguars. As Fred Flintstones joins Max Smart in the Celebrity Club here today. So Joey Oki now the batter for the Jaguars. And an E6 going to allow Oki to reach. Churchman going to have to hustle back. Puts runners on the corners as Churchman advanced to second on the throw home from Miller. So now that puts two across the board for the Jaguars. Brings up Sean Stewart. Another one swung on, sent towards the alley, and gonna settle under it is the left fielder. That's Kruger. So Stewart, a sac fly, brings one more across. Brings up Lucas Brule. Puts one away. So the count now 0-2 to Brule. Brule going to send that one to the gap and put another runner on for the Jaguars. Going to put runners at first and second.
That'll bring up number 23, third baseman, Emerson Alberhaski.
Alberhaski now the batter. And the Tigers pitching coach going to come out to the mound. So we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back here on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Drosh Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching. We have the best technology. We have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player. We have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
So welcome back to the ballpark. No action in the bullpen for the Tigers, as it is 1-0 to Alberhaski. Swung on and sent to the gap. That's going to be another base runner and another run across. Runner's going to advance. Puts runners on second and third as another one comes across the board.
At the plate, right fielder, number 3, Cole Grider.
So a couple of singles. Just a few, only 5 here this inning. Brule contemplating coming across, going to stay at third. That went in there for a strike. Missed the zone just a bit. Makes it 2-1. And now Brule going to come across and safe at home. So Jaguars pumping it up in the dugout. 3-1 count here to Alberhaski. Or to Grider, excuse me. And that's ball 4. Alberhaski's standing on third. So now we've got runners on the corners as Grider gets the free ride.
At the plate, second baseman, number 29,
Isaac Brule now at the plate. That's going to be a 5-4-3 double play.
Twin killing for the Tigers. Rose with a nice start to it. But the Jaguars hang a cricket number in the bottom of the first.
So 5 runs come across here in the bottom of the first. We head to the top of the second. It's 5-0 Centennial.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
Everything we do is here to benefit the client. Every decision that's needed to be made, the first question you should ask is, does this benefit the client, and is this the best thing for the client?
Our goal is to make a difference. We have the tools, resources, training, and leadership to make a difference in our agents' lives and their careers. And then they can then take that to make a difference in their clients' lives and ultimately make a difference in our communities.
We are available basically 24/7 to make sure that our agents are getting the support they need to look like $1 million in front of their clients.
As I forgot to unmute myself. So a nice piece from Churchman. And it'll be 2 for 2 for Churchman on base hits. So Oki, now the batter, swung on, sent into left field. And a single for Oki.
Oki with the base hit. Here's the pitcher, number 10, Sean Stewart.
So Sean Stewart now the batter. Runners on first and second, 1 out, or 2 outs. First pitch in there, strike 1. That one outside, ball 1. 1-1 now the count. 1-1, 2 outs, runners on second and third. Now we're going to have a meeting between the pitcher and the catcher. So 2-1 the count. Here to Stewart. That one going to be low, makes it ball 3. 3-1 the count. That one swung on, sent high and foul. Makes it full at 3-2. Runners will advance, and it's ball 4. So that fills the bases. On a base on balls for Sean Stewart. Brings up Lucas Brule. Cole Pieper now running at first. First pitch in, strike 1. So in the box running a little bit of double duty here. Got to take care of the iPad and doing the broadcast stuff. Not too much for me to handle as Pieper gets back safe. One and one now the count. So that's just me explaining that if there's a little bit of a delay from when I say the count to when it shows up on the screen, as that one finds the glove of Ortner. And that's going to send us to the top of the third. Jags leave them loaded. Score remains 5-0 Jaguars.
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses. Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Keystone Home Inspections, Reed Plumbing, the Iowa Rush Soccer Club, 72 Degrees, your comfort company, the Sassy Flower Bakery, Alter Trading Corporation, West 40 Market, Nolte & Sons Lawn and Irrigation, Rod Brannon with Shelter Insurance, the New York Life Offices of Josh Cowart, Dr. Brett Renzi and Health First Chiropractic, U.S. Cellular, the Helpful Smiles of Hy-Vee, Dr. Christy Semro with iMart Express, and Springer Floor Care.
So we welcome you back to the ballpark. 5-0 game here for the Jaguars. Noah Tranel at bat for the Tigers, and Tranel going to be hit by the pitch. So Jacob Fadre. So Fadre in the left-hander's batter's box. That one high makes it ball 2. So Fadre, a single into left. As we head back to the top of the order. So now runners on first and second. That one outside. Ball 1. So 2-0 the count. Runners on first and second. Eric Nuno, the batter. Swung on, strike 1. That one swung on, sent to left. They learned their lesson the first time as Oki had him canned halfway down the line.
That'll bring up number 21, right fielder Luke Christensen.
So now runners load the bases. As it's 0-1, makes it 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Sent to first base side. Nice fielding by Churchman for out number 1.
Churchman will take it unassisted for the out. Tigers pick up a run.
And the Tigers put one across.
Number 13, Cole Sonnenberg.
So number 13, Cole Sonnenberg, a little bit of a jersey change in between games. Sounded like he did not bring his black jersey today, so they had to do a little bit of a change there. As we get the camera adjusted there for you guys. So 2-0. Now the count. Runners on second and third. Now we're going to find the outside of the zone, make it 2-1. That one swung on. Evens the count out at 2-2. Two count. Runners on second and third. That one fouled back to the net and over softball side. Two pitch. Ball 3 up and in. Good spot for the pitch, just missed the call. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on, sent foul. As Scooby-Doo also makes an appearance, so if we look at celebrities so far, we've got Max Smart, Fred Flintstone, Scooby-Doo. I don't think Roadrunner's joined the party yet, has he? Roadrunner's been here. As Greider finds that one out in right, they look to bring a run across, and they will. So a sacked fly for Sonnenberg. Puts 2 away. And another run comes across. So Ryan Kennan now the batter. Runner on third. First pitch to Kennan outside. So as I was saying, we've got Max Smart, Roadrunner, and with Roadrunner, you got to have Wile E. Coyote because they just come in a pair. Yeah. Yeah, Roadrunner's not making an appearance unless Wiley's after him. So you kind of get those two in a package deal. Then you've got Max Smart. Then you've got Fred Flintstone. That one outside swung on. Makes it 2-1. Two-one pitch. Finds the outside corner of the zone, evens it out at 2-2. Now with 2 away. 2-2 pitch, 2 away. Swung on, sent foul towards the softball field. So count remains 2-2 as that one's fouled off softball side. That one upstairs makes it 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Swung on. Sent to the 5-6 hole. Oki gonna have it. And Kennan will get the RBI single. So Charlie Kruger steps into the box. The 0-0 pitch. Outside. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch from Stewart. On the way. Inside. Finds the zone. Makes it 1-1. That one going to be sent first base side and through the hole. So runner will advance to second, and Kruger will get the single to first. So now Coach High going to come out to the mound. So the nice little addition that I can put myself here on the screen for you guys. As Coach High wraps up the meeting, looks like just a little settle down meeting for the Jaguar infield. Outfielders coming together as well. As batter's ready, pitcher getting ready. Just waiting on the umpire. 0-0 count. Runners on first and second. 2 away. Now we're going to be sent to the shortstop or to the second baseman. So one of the Brules puts it away. That's out number 3. They strand 2. But the Tigers answer with 3 as we head to the bottom of the third. Your score, 5-3.
DeArmond certified used vehicles aren't the same as the rest.
Every DeArmond certified vehicle receives a 175-point inspection and comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, a 2-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and DeArmond Care. Wheel, dent, windshield repair, repel paint and windshield protection, and a full tank of fuel.
Buy with confidence, knowing you made a wise decision with DeArmond certified.
Find DeArmond certified used vehicles at DeArmondFord.com.
2-1 the count to Greider. That one's sent up high back towards the net and tracked down by Fadre. So Isaac Brule now at the dish for the Jaguars. Bottom of third, 2 outs. 3-5 game. Sent back softball side. Oh, 1 now the count. The 0-1 pitch is high and away, makes it 1-1. As it comes out of the glove, Brule going to be safe at first.
At the plate, center fielder, number 16, Easton Miller.
And it gets through. So runners now going to be first and second. Brings up Nick Severson. Runners on first and second. Severson 1 for 2 today, or in this game. And he gets hit in the ankle, or shin, knee, ankle. We'll just centralize it to leg. How's that? So Jack Compton coming out to run for Nick Severson on the hit by pitch. So that fills up the bases with 2 outs. It's Damon Churchman up to bat. Churchman's got the power. Wind's blowing in the right direction for him, or in theory. I say that as we have seen Churchman put one over the left field wall, but he dropped it. But he picked it back up, and that's out number 3. So they're going to call that out number 3. Coach is coming out to dispute. So that's going to send us to the top of 4. Your score remains 5-3 Jaguars.
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses: Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Keystone Home Inspections, Reed Plumbing, the Iowa Rush Soccer Club, 72 Degrees, your comfort company, the Sassy Flower Bakery, Alter Trading Corporation, West 40 Market, Nolte and Sons Lawn and Irrigation. Rod Brannon with Shelter Insurance. The New York Life Offices of Josh Cowart. Dr. Brett Renzi and Health First Chiropractic. U.S. Cellular. The Helpful Smiles of Hy-Vee. Dr. Christy Semro with iMart Express. And Springer Floor Care.
Well, welcome back to the ballpark here at Ankeny Centennial High School. Cale Ortner steps up to the box for the Tigers. Right-handed batter's box. First pitch outside. Ball 1. That one finds the zone, makes it 1-1. So now 2-2 the count. No outs. That one up and in. Makes it ball 3. Now we're going to be fouled back. Keeps the count full at 3-2. That one's sent up high. Grider tracks it down. And that's out number 1. So Noah Tranel now the batter. That one swung on, sent high. Churchman tracks it down. 4 out number 2. Jacob Fondre now at the plate for the Tigers, batting from the left-handed batter's box. That one out of play. That one fouled off. Oh, 2 the count. The 0-2 pitch. Severson tries to stick it, and nothing there, ball 1. And that one going to drop in, and it's a base hit for Fondre. Puts a runner on first. So the batter, Eric Nuno for the Tigers. Nuno sends that one hot to the softball fields. So still a 5-3 lead here for the Jaguars. Runner on first. That one outside misses the glove of Severson. Runner will advance to second. 1-1 the count to Nuno. 2 away. Top of the fourth. That one inside. Two one now the count. Runner on second. 2-1 pitch. Swung on, sent to center field. Easton Miller tracks it down. And there is out number 3. We head to the bottom of 4. Your score remains 5-3. You're watching Centennial Digital on CISN, driven by Freedom Tire.
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses: Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Nick Jarash Fitness, Weicker Realtors, the 515 Agency, Ted Sandine Photography, Extreme Services, Sinorama Ankeny, and Amy Wiederin with Coldwell Banker.
Well, welcome back to the ballpark here at Ankeny Centennial, and apparently a bullpen game for both teams as a new pitcher every inning for the Tigers. And we believe to have seen Coach High go down to the bullpen until the pitcher warming up in the bullpen for the Jaguars that they will be in next inning. So we will await and see what happens there. But now pitching for the Tigers is Matt Cox.
Coming to the plate, left fielder, number 24, Joey Oki.
Oki now at the plate for the Jaguars as he lines one down the third base side. Oki dashing for 2, but scurries back to first.
Stepping in, number 10, Sean Stewart.
So Sean Stewart into the box for the Jaguars. First pitch in, strike 1. 0-1 pitch. On the way. Swung on. 5, 4, 3. Double play.
And for the second time, a 5-4-3. Sonnenberg gets it started. So 2 away. And at the plate, number 5, the shortstop, Lucas Brule.
So 2 away for the Jaguars. Lucas Brule up to bat. First pitch swung on. Strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Swung on. Sent shortstop side. Goes for the tagging around. Does not get around the tag.
Kinnan will apply the tag at first, and it's 3 up, 3 down. In the bottom of the 4th, 5-3, your score, Jaguars.
So the score remains 5-3 in favor of the Jags. And we head to the top of the 5th. A new pitcher for the Jaguars looks like Ross Smith. Or Ross. I should know. I played with the guy. Ross Crawford. Out on the mound for the Jaguars. And with that, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Drosh Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching. We have the best technology. We have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
So Ross Crawford now on the mound for the Jaguars. As we get ready for the top half of inning number 5.
Leading off for the Tigers, right fielder, number 21, Luke Christensen.
Luke Christensen leads off for the Tigers. A 191 batting average. Goes up to Oki, and he is out.
Coming to the plate, number 13, Cole Sonnenberg.
First pitch into Sonnenberg. Ball 1. Ross Crawford, the delivery, swung on, sent to Isaac Brule. Brule bobbles, but gets it over to first. That's out number 2.
Coming to the plate, first baseman, number 9, Ryan Kinnan.
Ryan Kennan now steps up to the plate for the Tigers. The 0 pitch outside, ball 1. One 0 makes it 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, sent high. Isaac Brule trying to track it down. Churchman gets it, and that's out number 3. So we head to the bottom of the 5th. Your score remains 5-3. We will see you back right after this short break. Man, they really are going.
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses: Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Fiscus Jewelers, Rainbow of the Heartland, the all-new Prairie Trail Sports Complex, All-Star Concrete, the Zoom Room, Knocker Ball 118, Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital, Cabaret Sports Bar and Grill, and Wendy Thompson, an affiliate of Humble Travel.
So welcome back to the ballpark. Tranel now the pitcher for the Tigers. Albert Haskey at bat. Swung on, strike 2. And that's strike number 3. So 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th. As Cole Greider steps into the box, first pitch outside, ball 1. 1-0 count. Called ball low. That one swung on, strike 1. So now 2-2, and now the count to Greider over to the shortstop. And he's safe at first as Greider got by the tag. So a runner aboard. Isaac Brule, and now up to bat for the Jaguars. Brule bunts, pops it up, drops it, and he's going to be safe at first. Runner safe all the way around. So just another case of the bunting Brules. as we've seen one from each of them. I believe both causing in a reached base for the Brules. Easton Miller now up to bat, sends that one to right. Grider down and dirty at third. So runners are now at second and third. Nick Severson, the batter. Two outs now for the Jaguars. Severson, the batter, throws back behind him. Severson clearly not happy with that pitch. Got hit last time he was up, so a little bit of deja vu, except a little higher up that time. Severson swings away, 2-1. Swings away, makes it 2-2. Two outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two's the batter, and it's going to be a pop-up to the second baseman, and that's out number 3. So we strand 2 as we head to the top of the 6th. It's still 5-3 in favor of the Jags.
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses: Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Fiscus Jewelers, Rainbow of the Heartland, the all-new Prairie Trail Sports Complex, All-Star Concrete, the Zoom Room, Knockerball 118, Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital, Cabaret Sports Bar and Grill, and Wendy Thompson, an affiliate of Humble Travel.
Well, welcome back to the ballpark as Nick Severson takes his place at home. Leighton Colon standing in place as we get ready for the throwdown to second. Beautiful throw from Severson. The 0-0 pitch. Hits him. So now runner on first here for the Tigers. 5-4. Got him or not. So a 5-4 single out, cutting down the lead runner. Leaves the runner at first with 1 out away now. That one sent foul and out of play. Ross Crawford, the pitcher. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, almost looked like a swinging bunt. Oh, 2 the count. Severson looks for the back pick. Safe back at first. Another pickoff attempt from Crawford. Swung on, strike 3, and first base is occupied, so no drop third. So Noah Tranel, the batter, who is now the pitcher, swings away down the third base side. Nice grab by Alberhaski over to first for out number 3. A beautiful play and throw from Alberhaski as we head to the bottom of the 6th. It's 5-3 Jaguars.
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses. Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Keystone Home Inspections, Reed Plumbing, the Iowa Rush Soccer Club, 72 Degrees, your comfort company, the Sassy Flower Bakery, Alter Trading Corporation, West 40 Market, Nolte & Sons Lawn and Irrigation, Rod Brannon with Shelter Insurance, the New York Life Offices of Josh Cowart, Dr. Brett Renzi and Health First Chiropractic, U.S. Cellular, the Helpful Smiles of Hy-Vee, Dr. Christy Semro with iMart Express, and Springer Floor Care.
Welcome back to the ballpark as another pitching change for the Tigers here. Eric Nuno, now the pitcher. Jewel, now the catcher. Damon Churchman gets ready to step up to the box. First pitch outside, ball 1. That one going to find the strike zone. Makes the count 1-1. That one swung on, sent high. Jewell looks to track it and misses it. So a 1-up for Churchman. So 2-2 now the count to Churchman, and now it's going to make it 3-2. So a full count to Churchman. Swung on, strike 3. So Joey Oki, now the batter. Been on base all 3 appearances. And he's going to make it still 3. Quite a few bang-bang plays over at first. All going the way of the defending team. Ross Crawford now the batter. First pitch in, strike 1 to Crawford. Second one, strike 2. 0-2 the count. The 0-2 pitch. And strike 3. We head to the top of 7. Your score remains 5-3.
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses: Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Fiscus Jewelers, Rainbow of the Heartland, the all-new Prairie Trail Sports Complex, All-Star Concrete, the Zoom Room, Knockerball 118, Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital, Cabaret Sports Bar and Grill, and Wendy Thompson, an affiliate of Humble Travel.
Welcome back to the ballpark as Caleb Jewell now the batter. That one up high. 1-1 now the count. Nuno on deck. That one outside. Finds the zone. 1-2. Swung on. Strike 3. Eric Nuno now the batter for the Tigers. Don't forget, coming up after the game, our Lamberti Goki Lucci player of the game. Oh, 1 to count. Swung on, sent high. Grider calls off Brule for out number 2. Luke Christensen, now the batter for the Tigers. The 0 pitch finds the outer edge of the zone and called ball. A very odd zone here tonight. 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2. Two-zero pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Strike 1. That one we can for sure call a strike. That one outside. Ball 3. So a hitter's count. Up high, ball 4. And Christensen takes the free bag. Pinks now steps into the box here for the Tigers. The 0-0 pitch misses low. Ball 1. Two 0 the count. 2 away. And finds the zone, strike 1. That one misses. 3-1. Swung on, sent foul. Fills it up 3-2. The payoff pitch from Crawford. Swung on, sent foul. Churchman tries to track it down. So we try 3-2 again. The payoff pitch. Ball 4. Puts runners on first and second. Ryan Kennan into the box for the Tigers. The 0-0 pitch swung on, sent third base side. Alberhaski going to take the force out at third, and that's the game. So that's going to do it. As merry-go-round going on in the outfield. But your final score, Jaguars 5, Tigers 3. We're going to be back right after this for tonight's Lamberti Goki Lucci Player of the Game. You're watching Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire.
Everything we do is here to benefit the client. Every decision that's needed to be made, the first question you should ask is, does this benefit the client, and is this the best thing for the client?
Our goal is to make a difference. We have the tools, resources, training, and leadership to make a difference in our agents' lives and their careers. And then they can then take that to make a difference in their clients' lives and ultimately make a difference in our communities.
We are available basically 24/7 to make sure that our agents are getting the support they need to look like $1 million in front of their clients.
Summer sports coverage on Centennial Digital is driven by Freedom Tire and brought to you by these generous local businesses: Lamberti Goki Lucci Law, Keystone Home Inspections, Reed Plumbing, the Iowa Rush Soccer Club, 72 Degrees, your comfort company, the Sassy Flower Bakery, Alter Trading Corporation, West 40 Market, Nolte & Sons Lawn and Irrigation, Rod Brannon with Shelter Insurance, the New York Life Offices of Josh Cowart, Dr. Brett Renzi and Health First Chiropractic, U.S. Cellular, the Helpful Smiles of Hy-Vee, Dr. Christy Semro with iMart Express, and Springer Floor Care.
So we'll try this again. Game two's Lamberti Gokilucci player of the game going to Damon Churchman. 2 for 4 on the night with a close call over at first. Could have been called either way, was called an out. And a really good defense showing for Damon here tonight. Had a few good stretches that saved a couple of plays, got the out instead of the runner being safe. So on behalf of everyone here at Centennial Digital, myself and Andy, thank you for watching, and you've been watching Centennial Digital on CISN, driven by Freedom Tire. My name's Cade Tomlinson, and we'll see you next time.